singing in the wind. Feel my gentle touch in the golden sunlight. I was born to love. Kiss your tears away, banish all your fears. Fill the world with joy. I am woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. See my loving glow in a blushing flower. Watch my dreams take wings over sky so blue. I will save the earth and its every glory. I will teach my child every golden story. I am woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Woman of the earth. I am woman of the woman of the earth. I am woman of the woman of the earth.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ayun, good evening everyone! Isang makakalikasang gabi po sa inyong lahat, and at the same time, kanina maraming salamat po sa nanood sa aming live with Magandang Pilipinas candidate representing Cavite, Southern Leyte, and Cebu Province. And from Magandang Pilipinas, diretso tayo sa the colors of the earth. Let's start with our representative from Luzon, Aubrey! Santo Domingo!
Hi!
Mars! And syempre, diretso tayo from Visayas area, representing Lapu-Lapu City in Cebu, Mars Claire! Hi, Mars!
Hi, Mars!
And finally, diretso tayo sa kababayan ko from my city itself, Silainon, Ria De Ocampo from Silay City. Andiyan na ba si Ria? Ayan, hi! Ayun, so before we start our conversation, would it be okay magpakilala kayo sa ating mga viewers right now and give a little fun facts about you? Start tayo sa Luzon. Mars, Aubrey.
Hello everyone! Isang makakalikasang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Angeli Aubrey Marino Asuncion, but karamihan ng mga kakilala at mga ka-close ko, ang tawag sa akin ay Aubrey or hashtag Aubrey ng Kalikasan. So, fun fact about me, well, madami-dami. Well, let's start with, I've been in pageantry for I think 12 years. 13 years, ang tagal ko na pala sa pageantry. But of course, aside from that, I am also a registered mechanical engineer and I am a Department of Science and Technology scholar. So, isa talaga akong super duper fan ng technology. And then, well, another fun fact about me, di ba, ang dami. Para siguro mga 100 Mars, okay lang ba? And Another fun fact about me is I love music. And fortunately, music loves me too. I love singing. So, siguro lahat ng kinakanta ko lumalabas na bossa nova. Kahit na ano kanta. Pero I really love pop. I love jazz. I love country contemporary music. I love music. And of course, siguro sige, isa na lang Mars, promise. Anak po ako ng dalawang bulkan. Well, my father is a Kapampangan, so we have Mount Pinatubo. Tama ba, ha? Nagkakamali. Mount Pinatubo. Mayat Beni po, mga Kapampangan. Sana tama yung pagkakabanggit ko. And syempre, of course, anak din po ako ni Mount Mayon. Isang Oragon, isang Magayon. Marhay na banggi po, mga Bicolano, Bicolana. So, ayun, yun muna, Mars Friends, patikim muna. And later, I would be telling more about myself. I'm so excited.
Ayun. Sa totoo lang, excited ako kasi kung hindi nyo nalalaman, yung tatlo nating mga guest ngayon is host. Mga host po sila, kaya yung balitaktakan ngayon namin mamaya, sobrang saya nito. But let's move forward. Introduce yourself representing Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu, Mars Claire, and give a little fun facts about you.
Woo! Okay, isang makakalikasang gabi sa ating lahat. Maayong gabi kanatong tanan sa mga Basaya ang naminaw karon. I'm so excited to be here, and you know, all of the people who are here, ang grabe ng energy. Kahit si Mars France galing lang ng isang live tapos ang energy nandito pa rin. One fact about me, the funnest one, I think yung pinaka strongest motivation ko dito, way back, I think a couple of years ago, nag-clean up kami dito sa streets. So, I really told myself after that one incident na nangyari doon, because while we were cleaning up sa streets, there was a jeepney that passed by. Tapos, ano tawag dito sa Tagalog? Gikatawaan me. Parang they were bullying us kasi nag-clean up kami dito sa streets. Tapos, somebody threw an entire bottle of water at me. Sabi nila, oh, clean that. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, one day you will look at me and you will finally listen to me. So, very happy to be here in Miss Philippines Earth. So, ayun. It's a really great platform. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much, Mars Claire. And at the same time, last but definitely not the least, ito yung tawag na sa amin, kasi manwa, meaning may kababayan. I'm from Silay City itself, and also one of my good friend din, one of my choir member noon. Hello sa mga naga-Bagting choir. Mars Ria de Ocampo, introduce yourself and give a little fun facts about you.
Hello, thank you so much, Mars Friends. Such an honor to be here with you today. You know, I've been a fan of yours. And I love the energy, as always. Parang nakaka-infect talaga, infectious yung energy ng mga kasama ko today. So, mayong gabi sa tanan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ako si Ria Angelica de Ocampo. I'm 26 years old and I came from the city of Silay, Negros Occidental. Fun fact about my city, it's also known as the seat of arts, culture, and ecotourism in Western Visayas. And it's also called as the Banwa Sang Dulce, or the town of sweets. So if you are a sweet tooth, or if you love native delicacies of my Silainon or Negrense delicacies, my place is the best place to visit. One of the best places to visit in the Philippines. Okay, another fact about me is I was raised by my mom and my grandmom, who are both teachers. So that is why I'm very passionate about education. And I myself have been a scholar, not only sa city namin, but also a representative of our country sa isang scholarship grant in the United States before, the UGrad exchange program scholar. So, so that is why I love traveling as well. I love meeting people from all walks of life. I think that that's what also pushed me to become a flight attendant. I'm a flight attendant with for international and local flights, and currently I am on leave in order for me to take part in the Miss Philippines Earth pageant. So Yes, na-mention din ni Mars Friends that we are choir, kasama kami sa choir before. So, nag-bagting choir. Shout ay, sa mga upod ko sa choir sa Silang City. And I'm also very passionate, speaking of that, of music. I think it's very therapeutic, and especially in this difficult time that we are in, I just sing out my heart in the morning. I just put on the music or I play my guitar and I feel good. I feel I'm most confident, or to say this, powerful. So yeah, that's me.
Thank you so much, Mars Ria. And at the same time, ito grabe, dalawa, si Mars Claire, I know singer din siya kasi from Cebu, di ba? So hindi lang mga host, kundi mga singer ang aking mga guests ngayon. And also special shout out lang to hello, Tito Jess Soriano. Sabi niya, love the energy of the three groups. And also, one of my good friend, designer, si Chino Christopherson. Hello, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Lahat,
Hello!
magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. But before that, Mars, ito question lang. Kailan kayo nag-start mag-join ng beauty pageant, and at the same time, ano-ano na yung mga beauty pageant na nasalihan nyo prior to Miss Philippines Earth? At ito yung pinakamagandang question ko. Sino ang nag-motivate sa inyo to join a beauty pageant? Mag-start tayo kay Mars Aubrey. Mars, hindi isang oras mga 5 minutes lang, Mars.
May warning na agad ako. Ayun, sige Mars, babawasan ko ng mga 3 seconds. So, yeah. Well, as what I said a while ago, I've been in pageantry. Yung talagang pageantry, hindi kasama yung kindergarten pageantry. Kasi Miss Charity din ako nung kinder ako. Wag ka, Mars Frank. Wag kayo, girl. So, but the real deal pageantry, I started joining pageantry when I was 16. So, 12 years ago. I was a bit ambitious way back. Kasi meron kaming festival pageant called Mutya ng Magayon. So, Magayon in Bicol means maganda. And it's also the festival of Mount Mayon. Kaya, actually, sumali ako kasi yung mama ko, nakikinig kami ng radio. And then, sinabi yung price, sabi niya, 150,000 pesos. Ganon, magpapageant ang albay. Ganyan, magpapageant ang albay. Maliit sa amin yung mga 100,000. So, girls, you know what to do, you know where to go. Well, of course, it's because our government, the local government, the provincial government of Albay, and the local governments are very pageant fans. So actually, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone, especially the leaders of Albay, for supporting me in this Miss Philippines journey. So sumali kami ng mama ko, but unfortunately, nag-place lang ako doon as top 10. So, pero alam mo yon, the fact na feeling ko I was tailor-fitted for this type of platform or this type of competition. So, tinuloy-tuloy ko siya. And so, nag-start na din ako mag-title, like Mutya ng Sarumbanggi, which is actually my first crown. It is from Santo Domingo, Albay. So, yun din, yung Santo Domingo Albay, nire-represent ko ngayon. And then I also had a runner-up crown in Mutya ng Magayon, Mutya ng Tabak, Mutya ng Parao in Sorsogon, Mutya ng Kasiguran, so many pageants in Albay. So actually, kaya din siguro Albay or Bicolor region is also called the pageant capital of the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. I am not yet sure if until ngayon, ganun pa rin siya. But ayun, we are the land of the beauty queens. Although, of course, Philippines is the land or the country of beauty queens. Pero kasi talaga sa Albay, meron kaming tinatawag na Albay Pageant Academy, which has been founded by our congressman. So, talagang yun yung nagiging pageant journey sa Albay. Ang laki sa amin ng factor ng pageantry. Not just because we want the girls to be confident, we want the girls to be placed in the limelight, but of course, we want the girls to, alam mo yun, be confidently beautiful of kung ano man yung itsura nila, maitim man sila. Kasi ako dati, I was bullied because yung hair ko talaga very kinky. Ngayon, kailangan lang talagang straight para mas madali yung styling. So, they want the girls, they want the women to be the best versions of themselves. Yan.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mars. And syempre, ito, diretso naman tayo from Cebu. Mars Claire. Mars, kailan ka nag-start mag-join ng beauty
Hello!
pageant? And also, itong gusto kong talagang tinatanong, sino ang nag-motivate sa'yo to join beauty pageant?
Okay, sige pa. So I started doing our city beauty pageant dito sa Lapu-Lapu because every November we have a fiesta. So parang November 2016 ata yun when I joined my very first city pageant, which is Miss Lapu-Lapu. And fortunately, I was able to bag the title. Tapos moving on, it was Binibining Cebu. Thank you po. So provincial na siya. And this is my very, very first national pageant. So I'm like a neophyte. I'm definitely a newbie compared to all of the beauties that I'm seeing right now. Pero ang laban lang talaga for the sake of the earth. And when it comes to like people who I idolize, when it comes to pageantry, definitely na-inspire ako kay Priyanka Chopra. She was Miss World, correct me if I'm wrong, 2000, in the year 2000. And ang dami na niyang nagawa for the world. She's now not just an actress, but a humanitarian. She has written books. She has been involved with UNICEF, UNESCO, like that, to be able to, help solve problems in, poverty-stricken countries kasi ang dami nang pwede nating matulungan. And, pageantry is the pambansang sport ng Pilipinas. So all eyes are on us. And, this is the best platform for us to spread that message, yung mga advocacies natin. So, go lang ng go, push lang ng push. And I'm so happy for Miss Philippines Earth because it's really more advocacy-based. It's really more, what can you do for the environment versus parang how do you look? I mean, a lot of the pageants, they all have their different advocacies. Pero it's really focused on the environment, which is a very hot issue in the situation right now. Sige lang, mamaya tayo mag-chika-chika kwentuhan ng mga advocacy natin. Pero ayun lang, very short.
Thank you so much, Mars. And syempre,
Thank you
last
po.
but definitely not the least, may kababayan, Mars Ria de Ocampo. Share us your love story in the world of pageantry. Nakamute ka.
Girl.
Ayun.
Wow, love story with pageantry. Okay, where do I start? So, I started joining pageantry. Actually, my first ever pageant was when I was 5 years old. It's funny because I joined this Little Miss Philippines when I was in kindergarten, and it was a regional level. So So, para supportive talaga yung mom ko. Is very supportive in anything. She's like a stage mom. Shout out to my mom who's watching. So, it all started also with strong support siguro ng family ko. And my family is more into events, she's a teacher, she's a dance instructor. So, every time mag-practice yung mom ko with her students, she would bring me to their warm-up, to their workshops. And I would be motivated. And I was surrounded by people who was into pageantry. And until I went to college, where I was discovered by a mentor, I joined Miss La Consolacion College, Bacolod, way back in 2011. And Miss Nopsea, or Negros Occidental, it's a province-wide school pageant na I joined. My first ever city pageant was Linay Sang Silay, 2012, in which I was the title holder, followed by Miss Negros and Mascara Queen. So, what motivated me? I think it's just the being surrounded by people who are very loving and supportive. And I think now I know why, and it makes so much sense why I want to join pageants like Miss Earth. It's because it gives me, even before I joined Miss Philippines Earth Mars, I was already pretty much involved with different organizations like the Girl Scouts of the Philippines and Rotary of Silay, in which we have literacy projects, just like Rotacart, in which we bring these rotating libraries to different communities. So I think that it led me to see the beauty of joining pageantry, which it is a big platform. It gives me a space where I can really feel that I matter. I can express myself, and I can be very, I'm very passionate about this. So that's my love story for pageantry.
Thank you so much. And ito lang, kasi kanina nakita ko or parang based on your ano nga ba to, story, you've joined beauty pageant way back pa. So, na-feel nyo talaga yung traditional na beauty pageant, which is the face-to-face. And now, this is a virtual pageant. Ito, Mars Claire, sa'yo ko muna ito itatanong. How was it? Kamusta
Okay.
yung transition mo from being a face-to-face candidate, kasi nagbinibining Cebu ka, and now, Miss Philippines Earth, which is virtual pageant, ano yung pumasok agad sa utak mo nung nalaman mo na virtual pageant ito?
So at first, I thought it was going to be easy kasi virtual pageant, so all you have to do is to be on Zoom, pero hindi pala. It's really more creative. It's an outlet for you to really showcase not just yourself, but your whole entire city, mga initiatives, mga projects na nandun. And I found myself even more busy than the normal pageants kasi it's really creating those content. It's really going through the, all of the different projects and really immersing yourself in that environment. Kasi you also have to immerse yourself in all of these projects for you to be able to represent them on such a big platform like the country stage. So, iba talaga yung sa akin na realize ko, iba yung transition from the traditional pageants to this virtual pageants. I'm not saying na parang one is better than the other because they're very different and very unique in their own ways. Pero it's very mabigat yung content driven nito. And I feel like we can really spread our message of purpose every single day. Di ba sa daily content videos natin, parang napupuga na yung creative minds natin. Okay, what's my next daily video? Yung ganon. But it's a nice challenge. It's a very creative challenge. And I love seeing all of my eco-sisters kasi iba-iba yung pinadala nila every single day. Maganda yung journey so far.
Thank you so much. And also, Mars Aubrey, question ko naman sa'yo. Kasi syempre you've joined national pageant na, and now you joined again a national pageant which is virtual pageant.
Yes.
Take me back, kamusta yung preparation mo sa virtual pageant? Naging hands-on ka ba? Ikaw din ba yung namimili ng locations ninyo? Kasi syempre locations per locations to eh. So how was it? How was your being a hands-on candidate in Miss Philippines Earth?
Well, it was really challenging, but I'm very grateful for the people that are helping me, especially my creative director, Tito Jess Soriano. Kung wala siguro si Tito Jess talaga, sobrang hirap ng competition for me. Kasi hindi lang kasi yung virtual yung nagpahirap sa kanya, but of course, the situation, because we have to comply with the IATF protocols, we have to consider the safety of the people. Kasi syempre, we are facing the people na pag minsan, 'di ba, we need to remove the mask, we need to remove the face shield. So, kailangan talaga namin magpa-swab every time that we go home to Legazpi and we transfer from a place to place. But this competition is actually masasabi kong most memorable competition of my life. Literally, competition talaga, hindi lang pageant, because I was able to I was able to release the creative side of myself. Kasi before, as you said a while ago, I already joined another national competition. In that competition, I just have to be there. So, ito, kailangan namin mag-brainstorm. We need to spend like days and even weeks to discuss. Of course, hindi lang naman time ko yung i-consider. We also need to consider the time of the people, the availability of the equipment, yung ilaw, yung location, and of course, including the weather. Because, syempre, because of climate change and global warming, hindi na natin ma-predict exactly if what would happen today. Kung uulan ba ngayon, kung mainit ba ngayon, kung babagyo ba bukas. And actually, alam nyo ba guys, one time, I think that was 4 weeks ago, nag-shoot kami bumabagyo. And it wasn't forecasted. So, ayun nga, it was really challenging but really memorable. And sa tingin ko, ito talaga yung competition na pag nagkaroon ako ng anak at ng mga apo, ito talaga yung talagang makikwento ko sa kanila na, alam nyo ba, mga apo, si lola nyo, si Lola nyo talagang tumatumbling, but it really gave me more knowledge, more wisdom, and of course it strengthened my relationship with my core team, and I'm really really grateful na hindi talaga nila ako iniiwan all the way, because it's really difficult. It's really expensive to be in a virtual competition, but one thing that is very great about having a virtual competition is we have a greater mileage. So mas malayong naabot kasi of course, given this time and of course maybe uncertainty, what they call it to be, people have more time to touch their phones, manood ng Facebook, watch YouTube, and of course watch Mars France. So ayun, actually I'm really grateful that this type of competition happened, this initiative happened, and kudos to of course Carousel Production and Miss Philippines Earth.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mars. Ano siya kasi sa totoo lang, ito sa lahat na nanonood, nakikita lang kasi natin 30 seconds. Every activity nila, pero hindi nyo alam, one whole day nilang sinushoot yan. Not one whole day, kung minsan hindi 2 days ba, kasi location by location. Ito, question ko din kay Mars Ria. Kay Mars Ria naman ako mag-question. Mars, how was it? Kamusta naman yung preparation din? Kasi ito hindi lang ikaw yung nagpe-prepare, pati the LGUs or the province. How was the support that you gave, that you parang binigay sa iyo ng LGU, most especially the province of Negros Occidental? Naka-unmute ka. Go.
You know what, Mars friends? It's this virtual pageant. It's actually my first national pageant, and I thought that I would really, it would be an amazing experience. And at first, nasa Manila ako when I started preparing for Miss Earth, and right now I am in my hometown, Silay City, and super grateful for all the love and support that I've received from my local government unit. And thank you so much. Shout out to my mayor, Honorable Mark Goles, and to all the Silaynons. So the preparations actually very challenging because of the IATF, and right now okay, for example, we the support that I got from LGU, super supportive yung technical team, yung media team ng LGU namin. They would book our venue for me in order for us to have live for the Miss Philippines Earth, and also for the shoots. I've spent time with different teams who are talented Negrenses, like the Team Acids, and also to Tilakio, and I'm really happy because of this. I get to meet this pandemic that I thought that would set us apart from each other. It actually brought us closer together. It allowed to open doors of opportunities na mas maka-collaborate tayo, and with different people just like me in my own experience. And so so far I'm happy because of that it was made possible, and sobrang laking tulong kasi if I was in Manila or doing it on my own or with I'm also very grateful because I also have Manila team who was very supportive and loving as well. And so far dito it's very easy kasi I live here. I just go home and I do my shoots in the city or in my province. I also got to meet our governor and attend different events dito sa province aside from Miss Philippines Earth activities, do media tours, go do radio guesting. So it's really fun because you get to use this platform to educate people, to give awareness about our environment, about different causes for humanity, and that I think would not be really that possible if it's not virtual. So, doing a pageant while you are in your hometown, how cool is that? Well, you are all around the Philippines, and you get to showcase the beauty of your city. So I am very excited. I encourage you to watch our echo videos of Miss Philippines Earth because you will see the beauty of our hometowns and different provinces in the Philippines. So thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, ito correct me if I'm wrong. Lahat, it's a virtual pageant. Dito lumabas yung bayanihan. Yung bayanihan na
Mhm.
parang per ano nga ba to, per province or per city. Kasi sa totoo lang ngayon, sobrang evident sa comment
Yes.
section. Sobrang evident kayo sa comment section sa inyong tatlo. Hindi lang sa, as in, sobra ang daming nagmamahal sa inyo. And ito yung sinabi din kanina ni Ria na nakakatuwa kasi nakaka-collaborate kayo sa local artists ninyo. Sa totoo lang.
Mhm.
Nakaka-collaborate kayo sa local artists ninyo. And at the same
Yes.
time, mga Mars, nakabuo kayo ng bond with your production team. How cool is that, 'di ba? Super duper, super duper.
Yes. Actually, Mars, just to add up, I just want to express this time to express my gratitude kasi meron talagang isang organization sa Santo Domingo, Albay na saktong-sakto nung nag-build sila, sasali ako. So sila talaga yung nag-prepare ng halos lahat ng kailangan ko. Sila yung nag-connect sa akin kasi at first it was really difficult kasi nga 'di ba, I'm actually here right now in Makati. So, hindi ko alam kung paano ako uuwi, kasi kung saan ako uuwi. Kasi syempre, kung uuwi lang ako doon, ano gagawin ko? So, thank you so much to SD Artistry and of course to my KKK kabataan para sa karagatan at kalikasan movement. Thank you so much, everyone. And I agree with you, Mars, na nagkaroon ng unity. Di ba sabi ko sa'yo kanina, I've already been in pageantry for 12 years. Halos lahat ng nakasama ko simula 12 years ago, kasama ko sila ngayon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mars. And also ito, very excited ako for this segment because I know, Mars, that you're not representing yourself. But kanina
Yeah.
sinabi ko, you're representing your town or your municipality. So I have a little challenge for you girls, sa tatlo sa inyo. If ever na maging turista kaming tatlo sa inyong bayan, magiging tour guide kayo namin, saan nyo kami itutour, give us an itinerary for one day and at the same time para ma-introduce nyo din ang city or municipality ninyo sa mga nanonood at sa mga fans ng dalawang candidate. Mag-start tayo kay Mars Claire from Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu.
Hello! So, dito sa Visayas, Central Visayas, we have the province of Cebu. And in the province of Cebu, we have this little island called Mactan where it's like a division of Cordova and Lapu-Lapu City. So, punta tayo dito sa Lapu-Lapu City. The first place I'd like you to go kasi alam niyo mga Mars, I know you're all environmentalists. Doon tayo sa eco-tourist island ng Lapu-Lapu City. So, we're going to Olango Island. Yung itinerary talaga natin is first, kain muna tayo. I will let you try kinilaw by the sea. Do you guys know that? Parang raw fish with vinegar, tapos with herbs and spices. Doon tayo sa dagat. Kain tayo ng kinilaw. Tapos swaki. Swaki is a local delicacy called sea urchin. Actually, masarap siya. Promise, masarap siya. You open up the sea urchin, tapos may meat doon. And then, hanging rice puso. It's really nice kasi I really believe that yung ancestors natin, they were so supportive of sustainable packaging. So, how we package our rice dito sa Cebu or baka sa Visayas, it's like, it's woven banana leaves. It's so beautiful. Tapos, hiwain mo lang, ano mo sa kain. Dinuguan also is my very favorite. So, ayun, we'll try the local delicacies, yung mga seafood natin by the sea. Punta tayo sa marine sanctuary. So, mag-dive tayo dun with all of the fishes. May pa-GoPro pa tayo, may pa-underwater photo shoot. Sige, go, laban lang tayo. And then we go to the Olango Bird Sanctuary. So we're going to be introduced to all of the different birds, the migratory birds that come from all the different places dito of the world. And usually, when it's winter in European countries, malaman natin yung mga birds is from there kasi may tag sila. And the certain tag represents a color. So we're going to be seeing through the telescope, mag-ano talaga tayo, mag-orientation dun sa mga migratory birds. It's really nice. And may ano pa tayo kay DNR, mag-seminar tayo dun. So we'll know the difference between like the ecosystem, especially when it comes to our marine wildlife. Kasi nalaman ko yung mga mangroves is such a big deal. It's the trifecta of the mangrove, mangroves and the seagrass and the corals and how we take care of that. And if possible, hopefully wala ha, but if possible, we take care of we volunteer to take care of our hurt pawikans, our hurt turtles, because usually they turn over their turtles and their pawikan. I was able to bury my very first pawikan. It was very traumatic for me kasi ang sakit to know that a lot of people are illegally hunting down our sea turtles. Oo, baka mamatay sila dahil ma-strangle ng mga plastic sa ocean. Life-changing experience doon. Pero happy-happy rin tayo. We're gonna go to all of the different resorts dito sa Lapu-Lapu City. We're gonna go under the bridge. We're gonna make chika our little community that's there. It's really nice. And then at the same time, punta tayo sa mga tourist destinations like our Liberty Shrine. So, 'di ba, grabe? Malamang 24 hours yung ride
It's
natin.
not enough.
And then for sunset, it's not enough kasi may sunset pa tayo. So punta tayo sa Mactan New Town. It's a beach. It's a public beach for everybody. Rent tayo ng paddleboard. Tapos magsa-sunset yoga tayo sa paddleboard natin. O diba, a great way to finish the day to really appreciate our marine life and our oceans. Kasi ang dami, it's really an island. Yung island vibes dito. I wish you guys can go. If you can come here, that's exactly what we will do po.
Yay! Super duper exciting! Pumunta sa Lapu-Lapu.
Magbubuk na ako.
Book na tayo. At
Sige.
walang pa-swab day sa Cebu. Kaya go na. Parang walang pa-swab sa Cebu. Walang pa-swab day kapag pupunta ka. Kaya gora na, di ba? Thank
Cebu
you,
lang
Mars
pakalam.
Claire. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire.
And
Stay
also,
safe lang
Visayas
talaga.
Visayas pa rin tayo. From my hometown. Ito, tingnan natin kung paano niya i-tour kayong dalawa sa aming munting bayan and at the same time sa province mismo namin, sa Negros Occidental. Mars Ria, tour us in Silay City, Negros Occidental.
So, maayong gabi. I will introduce myself. My name is Ria, your official tour guide for today. And with me is our driver, Manong Panon. Say hi. Just kidding. No. So I would tour you around Silay with a running tour. When you enter Silay, you would see a replica of the Máquina de Vapor de Horno Económico. It is a steam machine used to produce the best kind of sugar. And Negros Occidental, by the way, is known as the sugar capital of the Philippines. So, matamis gid ang not only ang pagkaon namon, kundi ang mga yuhom sa mga tao. So, you will really definitely love it there. So, first stop, I would tour you around our heritage zone. We have around 29 ancestral houses recognized by National Historical Institute as architectural landmarks. We have Balay Negrense. If you love history, if you are an old soul, if you love laid back atmosphere, Silay is the best place for you. I would love to bring you to Balay Negrense. You will experience the Negrense culture. Inside, you will see it is the biggest mansion or house in Silay, owned by Victor Gaston. And inside, you will see a well-lighted chandelier, a grand piano, and right now, you will also, I'm not sure if it's still open, but you can see the panoramic view of Silay from there, sa taas. So you should check it out. And also, I'd like to tour you to San Diego Pro Cathedral. It is also known because of its big dome, which resembles the St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. And it was an Italian architect, Lucio Bernasconi. So, aside from that, which is it is a witness of the strong faith of the Silaynons and our history. Aside from that, I would tour you around. If only, I would bring you someday to our festival called Kansilay Festival. It's really, it is very fun. And I would bring you to El Ijil Bakery. It is a ancestral house which sells special delicacies like piyaya, lumpia, and the best buko pie. So your visit to Silay would not be complete, so you should check it out. And what else? We also have We have so many places like Balaring, Mangroves, where you can try the floating restaurant. You can try different kinds of seafood. We also have the fresh, if you like organic. If you're a vegetarian, I would definitely bring you to the Fresh Start Organic Farm, where you can harvest fresh organic vegetables, very sustainable. And I would bring you to where else? There's so many places to visit in our city. We have Patag. If you're a nature lover or a trekker, Patag is the best place for you. There you will see waterfalls. You can see, we also have the last stand of the Japanese Imperial Army in our province, Negros Occidental. There, and I would end the tour by bringing you pasalubong treats from my city. The hometown delicacies like the gaya. So yeah, that's it for Silay, and there's still so much more. The people, the warmth of the people will really make you feel home and close to our city. So I invite you to come and visit my hometown, Silay City. I would definitely love to tour you there.
Thank you, thank you. Nagutom naman
Wow,
ako.
nakaka-excite!
Di ba? Nagutom naman ako. Super, super. Thank you so much, Mars Ria, for touring us in our beautiful city, which is Silay City. And from Visayas, it's a 1-hour ride. Papunta tayo ngayon sa Santo Domingo, Albay. Mars, tour us in your province in Albay.
Hello and welcome to the province of Albay. Siyempre, simulan natin doon sa Santo Domingo. Siyempre, pagkagising mo ng umaga, di ba? Pagbukas mo ng pinto, nandun ka sa barangay Kalayukay, Santo Domingo, maaamoy mo yung fresh sea breeze. And then, pagbaba mo ng room mo, aapak ka sa longest black beach sand of the Philippines and purong-puro yung black sand namin doon. And alam nyo ba na pag akyat ng araw, makikita nyo siya, nagsha-shine siya. Tapos, syempre, maglalakad tayo doon. Pupunta ngayon tayo sa medyo kailaliman, hindi naman gaanong malalim, pero medyo aabutin pa ng mga beginner divers like me. Pupuntahan natin ang first installation ng aking pinagmamalaking advocacy, Coral Garden Genesis. So, Coral Garden Genesis ay isang artificial reefs na merong solar panels. So, bakit ba namin to ginagawa? Well, i-discuss natin yan mamaya. Pero itong Coral Garden Genesis na to, ito ay isang rosary shaped. So, makikita mo talaga siya, 65 meters na rosary shape na installation na ginawa ng JCI Legazpi. So ngayon, syempre magda-dive tayo. Makikita nyo talaga dun si Mama Mary sa gitna. Kasi yun yung nire-represent nun yung kung paano ba kami aka-religious ng mga Bicolano. Kasi syempre nga, di ba, in Bicol region, we also have Inang Peña Francia. So we are very proud of that. And of course, syempre, ahon naman tayo. I'm sure gutom na kayo. Pag ahon nyo ng dagat, maaamoy nyo yung niluluto ng aming napakagaling na kusinerang Ate Tess, ang aking tagapag-alaga. Ayun, maaamoy niyo yung, alam niyo yung gata na niluluto tapos full of spices ng Bicol region. Siyempre, ang aming sili na napakasarap. Niluluto niya na ang ating Bicol Express.
Bicol Express!
Yes! And syempre, hindi lang yan. Santo Domingo Albay is also very famous of our red-eyed fish. Kwaw, yun yung tawag. Hanapin nyo mamaya kung ano yung kwaw, Tapos pagdating nyo ng lamesa, makikita nyo lahat ng prutas at gulay namin ay fresh from the farm. Kasi actually Albay is very famous, especially now of our edible gardens. Lahat ng mga barangay ngayon, especially sa 2nd District ng Albay, ay meron kaming garden sa backyard namin for sustainability. Ayun kasi yung pinopromote ng aming congressman. And of course, aside from that, meron pa kaming sobrang sasarap ng mga pagkain na pupuntahan din natin mamaya. Pero syempre, labas na muna tayo ng bahay pagkatapos natin kumain, of course, with fresh buko juice. Bago tayo lumayo, pumunta muna tayo sa Santo Domingo Church. Itong church na ito ay isa sa mga pinakasikat na churches dito sa buong Philippines. And you know what? Lahat halos lahat ata ng mga napapanood kong palabas sa ABS-CBN ay isinut doon. Kasi sobrang ganda talaga ng mga churches ng Albay. And syempre, of course, pagkatapos natin mag-pray, punta naman tayo sa ATV ride. Of course, alam nyo ba na ang ATV ride namin doon ay may napakagandang trail. Nakakatakot pero masaya. Yung alam mo yung tipong nanginginig ka na talaga, bumababa ka. Very steep siya, pero pagdating mo doon, okay na. Nandun ka na sa baba, tapos pag tinignan mo sa taas, oh my God, ginaya ko yon. Tapos habang nag-ride ka, nakikita mo ang napakagandang si Mayon. At si Mayon lang po, sorry girls, ngayon lang to, si Mayon lang po yung pinapayagan ko maging mas maganda sa akin. Kasi pag nakita niyo siya lang talaga ang papayagan yung maging mas maganda sa inyo. Bakit? Kasi pag tinignan niyo siya, mukha siyang isang napakalaking painting. Lalo na lalo na kapag wala siyang mga clouds. Kasi sabi nila, according to our history or of course folk stories, yun daw na clouds na yun, ang tawag sa kanya Ipanganuron. Yun ang boyfriend ni Mayon. So minsan, medyo seloso si Panganuron, hinahag niya si Mayon, kaya hindi nagpapakita si Mayon. At one thing din, kapag first time mo daw sa Albay, rated SPG po ito ha, kapag first time mo daw sa Albay at nagpakita daw sa'yo si Mayon, ay isa ka daw pong purong nilalang. Sabi
Makapunta
nila,
nga
totoo
doon
yan. So alam nyo na, Mars, pag pumunta ka, pag malinis si Mayon, alam mo na. So
Puro
ayun.
dapat ako dahil.
You are pure. Yun daw yun. And syempre, pagdating na atin doon sa Black Lava Trail, syempre, pag akyat mo, pagod ka na. Mag-slide na lang tayo sa baba sa pamamagitan ng zipline. My God, Mars. Alam mo yun, inabot ako ng mga 5 minutes na nagdadasal bago ako bitawan ni Kuya sa zipline. Pero ganun siya kaganda. I think it's 250 or 350 meters zipline. Na sumisigaw ka na wala ka na maisigaw. Pero ang sarap ng feeling. And then pagdating mo sa baba, kakain naman tayo sa kusina ni Zebra. Lahat ng napakasasarap na pagkain Bicolano makikita mo doon. And of course, with a twist of lahat na makikita nyo dito sa Philippines. Kasi syempre, Filipinos are very good chefs. So makikita mo yun doon. And syempre, medyo lumayo naman tayo, medyo hapon na eh. Pumunta naman tayo sa isang farm na Elmiro de Shea. Elmiro de Shea has this yung rebulto ni Miss Philippines Earth. Kasi, just for everyone's knowledge, ang Albay po ay nag-host na ng 2 Miss Earth competition. So, in-honor talaga namin. Actually, Albayanos love Miss Earth, Miss Philippines Earth. Kaya talagang sobrang grateful ko na ako na nawala ba ako? Sorry. So, ayun. Bumunta naman tayo sa Dads. Si Dads po, si Tito Dads ko, ang isa sa mga pinakasikat na gumagawa ng pinangat sa Albay Province. Ano nga ba ang pinangat? Nakatikim na ba kayo nun?
Yes.
Pinangat is laing siya. Laing siya na pinagpatong-patong siya na laing or gabi. Yun siya. Tapos, punong-puno siya ng gata.
Gata.
Ang sarap gata na medyo maanghang. Kung gusto niya na maanghang, naglalaway ako, sorry. Nagugutom ako. And syempre, I know magagabi na. So makikita nyo doon yung sunset na napakaganda. Yung nag-aagawang orange and blue and medyo nagpi-pink na sky, makikita niyo siya do'n. And siyempre ang maganda kay Mayon pagkahapon na gano'n nagpapakita siya ulit. Kasi si Mayon, isa siya sa parang alam mo 'yun, hindi puwedeng may mas maganda sa'kin. So magpapagandahan sila ng sunset. And alam niyo ba meron pang isang masarap do'n, nakita ko sa comment section, masarap na pili nuts at of
Oh,
course
yeah.
sili ice cream. Ang sili ice cream namin do'n ay may 5 levels. Ang kaya ko lang ay level 1. Imagine, Bicolana na ako pero level 1 lang. Pero napakasarap. Meron din kaming pili ice cream, cocoa ice cream, lahat ng parang organic or natural na flavor ng ice cream. Meron ang Albay. And syempre, alam ko medyo maggagabi na. Pumunta naman tayo sa Legazpi Boulevard. Sino bang mahilig mag-party like me? Alright, dadalhin ko kayo sa Legazpi City. So doon, magsasawa kayo sa mga napakagaganda, napaka-wholesome naman na bars ng aming city of Legazpi. And yon, magpa-party tayo hanggang anong oras ba ngayon? Sa tingin ko hanggang alas
Hanggang
10 lang
12
muna
lang.
ngayon. Hanggang 12
Hanggang
lang muna
12.
ngayon ha. Oo. Pero at normal time, sige mag-umaga tayo doon and itutuloy na lang natin yung tulog natin the next day. So ayun, pumunta na tayo. Tara na sa Albay. Enjoy!
Yay! Thank you! And also, gusto ko lang i-shout out
Love
yung friend
it.
natin. Hi, AJ De Vera!
AG! Oh my gosh! Yan ang
Actually, si
aking
AG, ano siya,
friend.
The Clash contestant siya, na friend namin ni Aubrey. Ayun. Mars,
Yes.
maraming salamat. Sobrang siksik, liglig at umaapaw ang aming patour sa ating tatlong magagandang dilag. Pero ito, Mars, I know, Mars, that you've joined beauty pageant or you joined Miss Philippines Earth, not just for the fame or for the glitz or the glamour. It's the advocacy itself. This is an advocacy-driven competition. And I know, Mars, that this platform of yours is talagang ilalabas niyo talaga yung lahat-lahat para lang ma-heard yung mga champion causes ninyo. Mars, would it be okay later if you could share to us your advocacy? What are the reason behind this advocacy and also backstory of your advocacy? Why you choose this advocacy to champion in this pageant? Mag-start tayo kay Mars Ria. Mars Ria, the floor is yours. Educate us with your advocacy. Wala kang audio. Ayan, okay na.
Thank you, friends. So my advocacy is actually organic agriculture. A little bit of backstory about my advocacy, why it's very close to my heart. Uh, I myself is an avid user of organic. It all started around almost a decade ago. I'm actually I have some food sensitivity actually for some food. But when I tried to use organic, I've noticed that those sensitivities or headaches have disappeared. So I personally was able to use it and practice it in my daily life, yung healthy lifestyle. And I was able to share it to my friends. And so happened that those friends na invite ko to try these organic products was also able to benefit from it, and they were able to also share it and encourage yung mga friends or family nila to use organic. By the way, organic, I also became Lin Aisang Organic Negros 2013 when I joined Miss Negros. So I was very inspired because of that, I am inspired to share my knowledge, experiences, and about organic agriculture, especially its benefits to our health. Not only to our health, but also we are helping the local farmers and their families as well. So that story continued on to helping out. I've seen the benefits of helping the local farmers, and my province is actually very strong yung support for organic agriculture. We are pushing for Negros as an organic food bowl of the Philippines, and until today, I am still using it, and I would like to encourage people that if if we would go for, we would really be conscious about what we eat. Let us remember that the quote, let food be thy medicine. So, especially in this time of pandemic, health, one of the things, if there's one thing that we have learned, it's to take care of our health. And so, choosing to eat healthy food would really benefit us, and also connected to a healthy you is also connected to a healthy economy. So, I am here pushing for that advocacy. I believe in it. I am a strong believer, and I would like to use this platform for Miss Philippines Earth to encourage people to go organic.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mars Aria. Diba? Thank you, Mars. And also, diretso tayo from Albay, Mars Aubrey. The floor is yours, Mars. Educate us. Educate our viewers right now with regards to your advocacy.
Okay. So my advocacy is saving marine biodiversity. Why have I chosen this advocacy? It's because Albay and Santo Domingo, to be very specific, is a coastal area. So the livelihood and of course the safety of the people depends on the sea. And unfortunately, because of global warming, illegal fishing, nagkaroon ng insufficiency, food scarcity ang mga tao, and of course, nagkaroon ng kahirapan sa lugar namin. And it pains me a lot to see how the people suffer. Not just, of course, the old people, but of course, the children. And imagine if we won't save the sea, what would happen to the next generations, right? So that is why I actually was also inspired by the project Coral Garden Genesis. And that's why we are actually onboarding the next project, which is Coral Garden Genesis 2, Woman of the Earth. Why is it that name? Coral Garden Genesis. Genesis 2 was in the Bible, if, sorry, if lahat Christians dito, the man and woman of Eden was introduced, right? So that's why I decided to have a subtitle of woman, and then of course I would like, of course, to give the honor to platform of Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth. That is why it is named as Coral Garden Genesis 2, Woman of the Earth. And of course, in terms of why am I saving the seas? I am saving the seas because if we are saving the seas, we are saving the future. Why have I said that? Because the sea, a healthy sea, actually absorbs up to 90% of carbon emissions or carbon footprints in the atmosphere. And also, one thing more is, of course, a healthy sea can even absorb up to 70 or 50 to 70% of hot temperature in the atmosphere, right? So I am very technical because I'm also introducing technology in my way of saving this environment, because technology should not be an enemy to our environment, rather a friend to Mother Earth. And so I'm giving a new vantage point, a new approach where we could use what we have, the innovations of these new inventions, so that we would be controlling climate change and global warming. Because for the viewers' knowledge, climate change is inevitable. It's a natural thing. Hindi po natin mapipigilan ang climate change, but we can control it if we would just know how to take care and be good stewards of this environment. And in my case, I'm doing it with the seas. And now I would grow uh, artificial coral reefs with, of course, powered by solar power, para magkaroon ng bahay ang ating mga ocean creatures. And of course, one more benefit of coral reefs, it also serves as a safety for the people in the shorelines, because it absorbs the vibrations from the sea na minsan because of strong tides, or of course pag magkakaroon daw ng tsunamis and tidal waves, they are the one who first absorbs that strong shock. So why am I again doing this? I'm doing this for the future. And that's why I also have this movement named KKK, or Kabataan para sa Karagatan at Kalikasan. And I have youth aging as young as I think 10 up to 2023 or 22, and I have them with me since 2020. So we have been doing simple actions like cleaning the seas, doing some clean up drives kahit on land. And of course, I'm teaching them on how to manage the waste, and of course how to manage the wastewater. Kasi we have this, saan ba mapupunta yung tubig natin? Lahat ng tubig natin napupunta po yan sa dagat. So, kapag napunta yan sa dagat ang maduming tubig, sino naman ang magsasuffer ulit? Of course, our marine biodiversity. Let us save our marine biodiversity. And so, ngayon ang aking mga kabataan ay nagiging more aware of what is happening in the environment. And why am I doing that? Because it's very human. It's very natural for us humans that we just act if we know the criticality of our next steps. So I want them to understand at this very young age that as simple as keeping your garbage, if there is no trash can nearby, hindi mo itatapon kung saan-saan lang. Kasi at first, iisipin ng tao, it's very simple. I'm just one person. This is just one trash. So if I'm just gonna throw it there, it's okay. It's not. It's not. It's really not. Unfortunately, it is not. Because we have this ripple effect. Yung little things mo na ginagawa would affect the environment. Well, it's your choice if it's negative or it's positive. So we must teach the people, especially the young generations, kasi mai-imbibe nila yun eh. And as they grow up, they would also share this to the younger generations. Kasi especially I also have this very very cute energetic nephew. Ang hilig niya sa isda. Super hilig niya sa isda. And I'm really hoping, he's very smart, and he's English speaking. Oh my gosh, nauubusan ako sa kanya minsan ng English. But you know what? I want my nephew to see all of the beauty of the ocean floor, even the lands. In an actual scene, not just in the books. Kasi masyadong maganda para ilibro. We don't have that. Siguro kahit man meron tayong perfect colors, iba pa rin yung maaamoy mo, makikita mo, mararamdaman mo yung beauty of the environment. So everyone watching in this live stream right now, I hope that you would help us bring back the colors of the earth with your even little actions. Turn off the lights when they're not in use. If you are more capable, use a renewable energy, like of course solar powers. Well, at first, some people might ask, it's very expensive. Well, of course, at first it would be very expensive, but if you would learn in the long run, it would be very beneficial, not only for you, but also for the people around you, for the next generation, and for the environment. Because if we would crave for sustainability, we need a base, which is Mother Earth. Okay, what if you have already achieved sustainability as of the moment at the expense of the environment? Do you think, why are you working? You are working for your children. You're working for your grandchildren. So it would be very useless, I think, if you would just be doing it for yourself. Let's not be selfish. Let us give this for the environment and for our children. If kung ayaw man natin masyado i-consider yung ibang tao, if you are seeing them, ito kasi ganyan na tao, nagtatapon ng basura, let's not be them. Let us, alam nyo minsan kasi, meron tayong hawa factor eh, na pag nakikita natin yung ibang tao na, aminin nyo, pag nakikita nyo na may basura kayo, tapos may nakita kayong ibang tao, may basura din, pero tinago nila yung basura nyo, yung hawak nyo basura, itatago nyo din, di ba? Because it's very human. Kindness, and of course, consciousness and cautiousness with human is also very apparent and very natural. So if we would just choose this undominating ways, and if we would just choose to be selfless, this world would last even centuries or millennia more.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mars. Sobra.
Thank
And also,
you.
correct me if I'm wrong, and if ever man, ito kasi yung parang parati kong sinasabi, if we are the cause of this problem, we are also the solution to this problem. So let's work hand in hand. Ang ganda kasi kanina si Ria organic farming, nag-educate siya with regards to organic farming kasi syempre it's very pretty new with
Yes.
regards to advocacy. And also you, Mars Aubrey, ang ganda din ng advocacy mo because it's more on about protecting our water, oceans talaga. And now, I'm very excited to hear naman advocacy of Mars Claire. Mars Claire, the floor is yours now. I'm very excited for your advocacy. Ang gusto ko kasi ngayon, Mars, hina-highlight ko talaga kasi kung minsan hindi nyo na-highlight yung advocacy nyo, which is yun talaga yung core ng pagsali
Yes.
ninyo. So Mars, the floor is yours right now.
Grabe, I'm so grateful that we actually have so much. Oh, am I still on mute? Okay
No,
lang
no.
ba yung audio ko? Okay, sige. So, I'm super grateful for this opportunity kasi the format is very, very quick dito. But I really want to explain more about my advocacy. It's time to get a little bit serious kasi my focus is really on solid waste management in terms of segregation. So, why did I choose this as my advocacy for our Miss Philippines Earth? It's actually one of the leading causes for soil pollution dito sa. It's a global problem that is really contributing to our climate change. And believe it or not, you know, one of the things that I really I regret is that people's mindset is really more of the culture of convenience, you know. So it's the consumerism of everybody just buying everything that they can and in so many ways, pero wala tayong ownership sa ating trash. Wala tayong ownership sa ating waste. So my platform for this is really hashtag don't waste your waste because there's so many different things that you can do to all of these different things. We can recycle, we can upcycle, we can give value to our trash because there is value in trash. There is cash in trash, there is art in trash, and we can really save the environment by just doing the smallest thing, which is segregation. Now, my biggest problem here is that dito sa Pilipinas, o kahit dito lang sa Lapu-Lapu, we don't even segregate our garbage. Ito yung story ko. I was actually able to join our Barangay Paho collection sa garbage sa aming solid waste management operation team. It is not easy talaga because your hands are contaminated, pinapawisan ka sa init, tapos you really have to get it, and you know, all the stench is there, pero there is no segregation because it really starts from home. And no matter how much we push for that, no matter how much we advocate for that, if it doesn't start in the family for them to segregate their solid waste, like their non-biodegradable and their biodegradable, wala tayong mangyari. And then it all puts up in the landfill. So this is why we have mountains and mountains of trash because dapat sa landfill natin, it should be biodegradable so that it can degrade over time. Plastics and all of those non-biodegradable items will never degrade or will degrade but in so many years pa rin. And you know, 80% of what is in our landfill right now is actually pwede natin ma-recycle. If we can and if we should, if we have the value, if we can save the environment, dapat talaga. And it starts with segregation. And it starts with pushing the idea of completely eradicating that culture of convenience that we have as Filipinos. Kasi dapat we have to take a stand na ngayon. In statistics, actually, we are producing about 0.4 kilograms of waste every single day. Imagine, it sounds like, okay, 0.4 kilograms per day. Multiply that to 365 days. Multiply that to 107 million Filipinos. How much waste are we actually producing right now? Nakikita natin yan, our landfill is a mountain. Marami na mga mountains natin. And you know what? This is actually a breeding ground for all of the bacteria and the diseases kasi nandun yung residual waste, yung mga hazardous waste, walang segregation nandun. So we understand na naman how much a global pandemic or a virus or an airborne virus at this point can stop the world completely. We are just a few years away from another pandemic happening if we are not going to change our ways in recycling our trash. If we are not going to take this seriously, we are definitely going to suffer in the long run. Which is why I am, in my little ways, I'm trying my best to be more engaging dito sa mga upunganon. That's what we call the people in Lapu-Lapu City po. So I came up with this platform, two different things. So this is hashtag the trash to e-cash initiative. So hopefully I'm still looking for partners po because I know that we can actually buy our plastics. So hopefully I can tie in with a mall and an establishment that can recycle so that grabe yung dimples ha. Na-shock ako noon. Sorry. So I'm really trying to, nandun sa comments, thank you po. Pero, but in all seriousness, I really want people to, because it's a very positive reinforcement na nandun. If we can all recycle our trash, and if we have some kind of, compensation na nandun, for example, an e-cash, an e-voucher that the mall can give, we can actually trade in our recycled plastics for grocery money para makaka-Jollibee tayo sa mga tenants nila. Why not coconut, di ba? The second thing that I really want to do rin is our it's really more of a recycling competition. It's in the works. I have the sponsors. I'm so excited to present this po. So we have 3 different categories sa recycling competition ko. We have the kids category, and I'm gonna be teaching them how to reuse. So it's really more creative lang po. It's a kids competition open to 6 to 12 years old, so they can reuse their mga different items, make it cute, make it pretty, and of course we have cash prizes from our sponsors. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yung pangalawa naman, it's open for all. It's recycle, the concept of recycling. So I want to promote the art in trash. They can actually have sculptures. They can actually have their own yung mga paintings made out of the recycled materials. And last but not the least, I want to introduce the concept of upcycling, which is increasing the value of the waste so you don't waste your waste. So this is really more on, from your plastics, from your recycled, you can make it into kitchen appliances, you can make it into kitchenware, houseware, anything of significant purpose with a functionality na. So it's in the works. I'm really excited for us to really promote this dito sa Lapu-Lapu City. And at the same time, I really want to push that more people are engaged, especially the young ones. It starts with the young ones kasi it's really hard for, yung mga traditional mindset na parang, even in mga restaurants, they're like, you know what, just let people take care of that. Let's have everybody clean. Kasi yan yung trabaho nila, di ba? They say that. I really hate that. I get so inking. I'm very particular when I'm in a restaurant. I really try to segregate kahit yung mga kinain ko because we should be responsible for our own trash. Nawawala na yung responsibility. Wala na tayong sense of responsibility dyan. And I think that that's the very first thing that we should tackle, that we should take ownership of our waste, and we should convert it into something magical, something beautiful, and we engage as many people as possible. Because from everything that I've learned across, I love the environment. I love it so much. I belong in an island, so I love my seas. I jogged dun sa bridge from Andawe City to Lapu-Lapu City, and there are moments where I just look up at the sun and I look down below and I feel so positive. Pero makakita ako ng mga floating trash and debris and all these solid waste, and parang, am I the only one? Am I the only one that gets hurt when we see such beautiful, beautiful seas be contaminated with all of these different things? And ito pa, one of the most hazardous things that we should be doing right now is we should be able to segregate our medical waste, our surgical masks, our face shield, our hazardous PPEs. In hospitals, you actually have just 72 hours before they put it into a facility so that pwede siya ma-incinerate. And incineration, we all know that it takes, that's pollution, air pollution na agad. We need constant solutions. We need to innovate in terms of technology of what we can do for our waste, because at this point, I don't think we have an earth to live in. We as humans, we have a very parasitic relationship with the earth. We just take and we take and we take all the resources. But I think we should change that mindset, and we should have a more symbiotic relationship with the earth. Now we can take and receive at the same time, the way that animals do. If animals can do it, if it's in their nature, if our ancestors can do it, if it's in our nature, what has happened to our generation right now? Why are we not taking a stand? Why are we laughing at people who are even taking initiatives to do these things when we should be joining them, joining our hands one by one to fight climate change and to really properly segregate? Yun na talaga. For those who are watching right now, please segregate your trash. Kahit dalawang trash can lang, we start there. It's very simple, pero nakaka-frustrate kasi it's not even education at this point. It's really about changing an entire cultural landscape of the country. So, it's an uphill battle, but we start by advocating for it. We start by influencing and inspiring people. We start by all of these gorgeous ladies and gentlemen who are here right in front of me, who are taking a stand. And you know what? One by one, it will just all organically happen. So, ayun lang talaga. Let's all please not waste our waste.
Thank you so much, Mars. No, sobra. 'Di ba? Ang ganda. Ang ganda ng discussion ngayon kasi syempre hindi it's not an everyday na ma-share natin yung advocacy natin. Sa totoo lang. And this is very, very good platform. Kaya ako, pinush ko talaga yung mga kwentuhan na ganito just for you girls to push talaga yung mga advocacy ninyo. Kasi syempre, kung kayo may mga advocacy, ako naman, ito yung advocacy ko to share my platform and to share you girls sa aking platform in social media. Kaya maraming salamat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And syempre, sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon, you have a privilege to ask our 3 lovely ladies. Ano ang mangyayari dito? Please indicate your ladies na gusto nyong tanungin. Like for example, Miss Lapu-Lapu and then question. Miss Silay and then question. And then Miss Santo Domingo and then question. Like for example, Miss Santo Domingo, space, yung question is, what is your favorite color? Mga ganon. Wag yung sobrang hard na mga question kasi yung ating yung ating purpose dito is to get to know girls. Like for example, what is your favorite book? Sa books pa lang malalaman mo na yung personality ng tao. So, light question lang sa ating mga girls na nanonood ngayon. Okay? So before that, habang nagko-comment kayo, we have a hashtag round! Alright, so ang mangyayari dito, girls, is pipili kayo ng number from 1 to 6 and then after that, there's a word na lalabas. There's no such thing as right or wrong answer. You can do English, Tagalog, or Taglish. No judgment as long as maipahayag ninyo yung thought ninyo with regards to our hashtag. Okay? So, let's start our hashtag round by calling Miss Silay City, Ria Diocampo. Ria, what is your number? Okay, what is your number?
3.
Number 3. Your hashtag is OFW.
OFW. OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, show how every time I travel to different countries, as an exchange student before in the US, I was able to hear always good comments about Filipinos overseas. They're very hospitable, they're hardworking, and they're so OFWs are known around the world. Filipinos are known with those positive qualities we are very proud of. So salute to all our OFWs around the world. Stay strong and stay healthy.
Yay! Thank you, Mars Ria. Diretso tayo kay Mars Aubrey. What is your number, Mars Aubrey?
Number 5.
Number 5. Your hashtag is mangroves. Oy, ano siya?
Yes.
Inline siya sa advocacy mo. Go, Mars.
Okay. Mangroves serve as one of the protections of us people and of course a home to several marine species. And so I hope that we would help in saving and propagating this type of plants, especially this type of landscapes, because it would not just benefit us today, but of course it would benefit the future generations to come. So everyone, let us plant and of course take care of our mangroves.
Yay! Thank you so much, Mars. And also Mars Claire, what is your number?
Okay, so my special number is 4. I hope that it will be a lucky number po.
All right, so your hashtag is pandemic.
Yeah, so we should all take our pandemic seriously, especially when it comes to those who have not been vaccinated yet. There is science behind this. I have been fully vaccinated. Let's please vaccinate ourselves so that we can protect and we can build up our antibodies for the immune system so we can fight this virus, so that we can fight our daily obstacles and we can use that energy to save our environment and to give love to one another.
Yay! Thank you so much, Mars. Balik tayo kay Mars Ria. So, yung number na lang na hindi natatawag is 1, 2, and 6. Alright. So, Mars Ria, what is your number?
Number 2.
Number 2, your hashtag is education.
Education. Okay. Education is like opening a world of opportunities. It is something that money cannot buy, but we can pass on to the next generation. And education will really open doors for us. It makes us open minded. So, as a product of education, as a scholar myself, and as a daughter of a teacher and a granddaughter of a teacher, I encourage everyone. Let us let's give importance to education so that the future generations will also benefit and we can have a brighter future.
Yay! Uy, in fairness ang tatalino! Ang tatalino ng mga girls! Diretso tayo ngayon kay Mars Aubrey. So, parang dulo-dulo ito. 1 or 6?
Number 1.
Number 1, your hashtag is ecosystem.
Yes, ecosystem is, of course, we are part of our ecosystem. So everything that we do affects the other people, other creatures, because everything and everyone of us are interconnected. So I hope that you would be responsible enough in your each and every action, because it would not just affect the current time, but of course the future. And what is happening to us right now might have been because of the actions that we have done before. Our ecosystem is our home. It is also our environment that we live at. So let us take care of each other and let's take care of our Mother Earth.
Yay! Thank you! And last set, but definitely not the least, Mars Claire, wala kang choice. Number 6! Your
Number 6
hashtag
po.
is...
Who is it?
Oh, hello. So tourism, Lapu-Lapu City is actually, we really focus on ecotourism. And as much as possible, I want all the different cities to focus on ecotourism too, because we will always find more sustainable ways to really take care of our environment while showcasing one of the best qualities that we have in our city and the entire country to this entire world. Because you know what? The Philippines is blessed with all of these natural resources and dapat ipaglaban natin. And we should save that. And we should really promote our ecotourism initiatives.
Yay! Thank you so much, mga Mars! Ano yan? Bakit meron akong hashtag? Nakakaloka!
Akala mo kami lang.
Laban! Go Mars! O diba?
Nakakaloka naman!
Ito yung sorpresa.
Oh my God, hashtag, sige na nga, hashtag care, all right. So, I use my platform as a social media person to advocate my girls, such as the beauty queen, because I care a lot for them, and at the same time, I can protect them with different causes with regards to their advocacy. And I thank you.
O di ba pang beauty queen, purunahan na natin.
Thank you so much, mga Mars. And before we end our discussion, ito na yung may mga question. One question per girl. So, coming from Isabel de la Serna, from Miss Lapu-Lapu, how can you relate your purpose and advocacies in life with your opportunity as a representative of your city in Miss Philippines Earth?
Yes. So, todo yung suporta. By the way, guys, this is my beautiful mother. Thank you, Mami Val. She's
Hi,
watching the
Tita!
live right now. O, diba? Grabe ka perfectionist. She wants to know, ano yung mga plano ko sa bahay? Well, in all seriousness, I would like to answer the question by saying Miss Philippines Earth is a huge platform, and as a pageant-loving country, our eyes are all locked on the screens, especially right now during the pandemic, and we have this important message. Lahat tayo may mga important messages na nandito. So I am using Miss Philippines Earth as a platform for my advocacy, because this is finally when people can stop throwing water bottles at me and they can finally listen to me. And I want to elevate that, because whenever I go into a room, the most precious thing that actually happened was that there was a little girl who came up to me and she says, "Ate, gusto kong, I really want to be like you." And I was like, really? So that was the very first time that I was struck. I was thinking, malaki ito na responsibility, and so I should fulfill my mission in inspiring and encouraging other people to not just, be the best versions of themselves, but to really take care of our environment, because we have the power and we have the voice, and I do believe that our voice is our superpower right now, that nothing and no one can ever take away from us. So thank you so much for that question. I really hope to do everybody proud.
Yay! And also for Miss Santo Domingo Albay, coming from Apple Esculta Marino. Miss Santo Domingo Albay, my question is, what is your Bible verse? Cheering for you here at Pasig City. We love you.
You know what, Mars friends? Sa tingin ko, kami yung team na super supportive ng family. Pinsan ko yan eh. Alam mo, one thing, before I answer that, but I'm already ready with my answer because that's my favorite Bible verse anyhow. Itong competition na to, don't just give us the opportunity to present our platform, to have a good mileage. It also give us the opportunity to be more connected to our relatives. Ang sarap sa feeling na yung mga pinsan mo noon na parang wala kang reason na para i-ano sila na parang hindi naman sa walang reason pero nahihirapan kung paano mo sila i-approach. Ngayon parang mas madali na mag-approach tapos dun mo na yun na yung gagamitin mong way na kamusta ka na, because especially during this pandemic, this has been a time of appreciation. Yung simple highs and hellos ng mga taong hindi mo napapansin noon. Tapos ngayon, napapansin mo na sila. I'm just really grateful that this happened. I'm not grateful that this happened because it just happened. I'm grateful because people also had the realization to appreciate anything and everything that we have right now and we had before that we failed to recognize. And of course, going back to that question, what is my Bible verse? My Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11. It says, I can do all things through God who strengthens me. And I agree, indeed, I can do all things. And one of which is that I would be an advocate and a beauty queen that would be pushing my cause to bring back the colors of the earth by, of course, promoting my advocacy, which is saving marine biodiversity by planting coral-powered artificial coral reefs, and of course, leaving a legacy to the children through my KKK, Kabataan para sa Karagatan at Kalikasan. Because this cause is not just for me, not just for the people near me, but of course to the future generation, not just a matter of kilometers, but of course a matter of time and of course years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mars. And also for Ria. Ito, yung question is from Sir Ver Pasete. For Miss Silay, what have you done to the children of the hacienda workers in Silay? Pa-unmute. Go Mars, Ria.
Question, Sir Ver Pasete, mayong gabi. So, as Miss Silay, what have you done to the children of the hacienda workers in Silay? I am, as a volunteer with in my city, I'm a storyteller and I am also a part of Rotaract Club's literacy program. I have been inspired because of our program called Rotacart, or Rotating Libraries, in which we bring different books to our club bring different books to in a cart to different communities in my city, and we do activities like storytelling, coloring, and after that we give out snacks. So one of the projects I was able to do before the pandemic hit was to do storytelling during Christmas time. Christmas storytelling to the children of Hacienda Adela in my city, Silay, and it was very special because they got to spend time sharing to them stories about hope, about good values, And because of that, I'm happy that I was able to share awareness about taking care of our environment as well. And so I believe in the power of storytelling, and I'm looking forward to do more of it soon. And through Miss Philippines Earth as a good platform to also share awareness and educate people, most especially the youth, about taking care of our environment. And so that's something that's close to my heart, educating young minds. So every time it's one of my most unforgettable moments, which was the storytelling in Hacienda Adela in Silay City. So if young people like me would do something like that, I think that we could really raise a better generation who value our environment. So that's it.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much, Mars Aria. And ayun na nga, before we end our kwentuhan, hindi nyo alam, magwa 1 hour and 30 minutes na tayong nagchichikahan. Super! Nakakaloka! Mars, would it be okay, Mars, if you could share to us, saan kayo nila mapafollow sa social medias ninyo? And also, what is your message to your supporters, most especially to your families and friends, and to your core team in your journey here in Miss Philippines Earth? Mag-start tayo kay Mars Aubrey.
Okay, thank you so much, Mars. Ayun, tinitingnan ko, ang dami pala nating viewers kanina. Ayun, first and foremost, I would like to thank the people who supported me. Of course, my core team, Kagandahang Flores, Tito Josoriano, my makeup artist, Jersey Franco, Harold Berlado, and of course, my outfit for today. Thank you, Jan De Roma, for my outfit for today. And of course, the people of Albay, our governor, Francis Pichara, our congressman, Joey Sarti Salceda, Congressman Lagman. Of course, so many politicians, so many people, private individuals, non-government organizations who had been helping me to get through this journey. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. And of course, my friends, my family na hindi talaga ako iniwan. And of course, lahat na nag-sponsor sa akin din ng mga small businesses, small medium businesses. I know na hindi madali ang situation ngayon, but these people still made a way to help us, I think including the other girls, na talagang wala eh. Talagang pageant fans talaga ang Philippines. Pageant fans talaga mga Pinoy. Kung sosuporta. And thank you also to the people abroad na tumutulong din sa akin sa New Jersey, sa US. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. And of course, now I'm taking this opportunity to invite everyone to follow my page in Facebook, Aubrey Asuncion Official, and Angeli Aubrey Marino Asuncion, and of course my Instagram account, Aubrey ng Kalikasan. So you would be updated of everything that I do, literally and figuratively, then sa aking mga social media platforms. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Mars France. This activity or program of yours talaga gave us the chance na i-elaborate and ilabas ko ano yung talaga mga nasa sa loobin namin. Kasi 'di ba during the competition, the only time we have is 30 seconds. So this is the only chance na ma-express fully yung sarili namin, mapakita sa mga tao kung gaano kami kadesidido at kapursigido at syempre katotoo sa mga ginagawa namin. We are joining this competition because we love to be, we want to share advocacies, and we are genuine with our advocacies. We do it on our everyday basis. And of course, to be Miss Philippines Earth, you have to be a gardener, a farmer, a diver. Lahat na yata kailangan mong gawin because you have to be on the grounds. So yes, magandang gabi.
Thank you so much, Mars. Ayun nga, di ba, #care. Kasi I care a lot of you girls. Alam nyo yan, mahal na mahal ko kayong mga candidate. Kung pwede lang na iprotektahan ko kayo, yun talaga yung ginagawa ko. Let's protect girls, di ba? Kasi hindi to madali. Hindi madali yung competition ninyo. The best way that we can give for you, most especially kami sa media, is to give you a positive reinforcement. Kasi hindi madali yung ginagawa ninyo, sa totoo lang. Kaya maraming salamat. And also, Mars Claire, what is your message to your supporters, to your core team, at saan ka namin mapafollow sa social medias mo?
Yes, so alam niyo lahat, it takes a village for this entire thing to happen. And I have my whole team, starting from the Lapu-Lapu City Government, Mayor Jonarda Hong Chan, TC Hack, led by the chairman, Madam Cindy King Chan, to all of our government who's actually really supporting me. I'm very, very, very honored and happy and grateful. My PA, Riz Yu, my glam team, J. Failanga, Alvin Estabilio, Cindy Bacal. So yung prod team ko, Heritage Productions, you guys are number one. The Lapu-Lapu City Performing Arts, Arnis Di Abanico, hashtag Team Cebu, my content and media team, my Odotko and my UADS family, Y101 FM, love you guys so much. My Archon family, y'all are so crazy and awesome. JCI Womandawe, thank you so much for this opportunity. Rin. Very excited to work with you guys. The designers, we have Pet Del Rio, Bongbong Flores, Philip Tampos, my photographer, Earl Santiago, sometimes my sister, sometimes my PA, Skin Doctor Ed, Jam Fitness Gym, Anthill Fabric Gallery, my very, very, very supportive family throughout this entire thing. Grabe, na-stretch din yung patience niyo, and I love you all so much. Kahit na yung mga lolo at lola ko, as in, like, grabe sila sa comment section. I love you guys so much. My relatives, my significant other, my awesome, awesome friends. And sa lahat ng mga upunganon, kamo mga upunganon nga gatanaw karon, daghang salamat kaninyong tanan. Grabe gyud tudo-tudo gyud ang inyong suporta unya. Wa na gyud ko laing maingon, daghan gyud salamat ninyong tanan. I hope to do everyone proud. And you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, Claire On Air. Ayun lang talaga. And before everything else, super, super grateful to Mars France, your entire team, kasi you've given us a platform in which we can extend our conversation. And, alam mo, sinabi na ni Aubrey lahat, but grabe yung, my gratefulness is skyrocketed because I actually have felt really bad. Hindi naman really bad, pero parang nasayangan rin ako sa time limit. And you have given us all the time in the world. And, time is the most precious thing that you can give everybody. So, thank you so much, Mars France. We love you so much.
Welcome, Mars. So, syempre, kapag pupunta ako ng Cebu talaga, pupuntahan talaga kita.
Yes!
Super duper.
Sige.
Kapag pupunta kami ni Aubrey, tapos
Pasyal
libre tayo
tayo.
ni Ria. Diba? Libre tayo ni Ria kasi nasapal si Ria.
Di ba magmamarathon tayo sa Pilipinas?
Diba? Correct. Thank you so much. And last but definitely not the least, my kababayan, my kasimanwa, you can, you can speak in your own dialect if ever, para heartfelt talaga yung pasasalamat. Mars, Ria, the floor is yours. Saan ka namin mapafollow? Sa social media mo, and also sa mga message mo sa supporters, sa friends mo, at sa buong team mo.
First of all, Madam, uging nga salamat, Mars France, sa opportunity nga ginhatag mo sa amon. Ka-precious gid, katama nga nakabanding kami with with these beautiful ladies na not all the time you can have. And because it's a virtual pageant, this is such something that is gonna be unforgettable gid para sa amon. So, allow me also to take this opportunity to share my social media. Please follow me on Instagram, Ria Angelica, RIAH Angelica, and my Facebook is Ria Angelica de Ocampo. And also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my family, my friends, loved ones, and even those people na wala ko pa na-meet that I haven't met yet, but they show their love and support. Thank you, Madam. Ugid nga salamat. To my fellow Silaynons, may kasimanwas, my fellow Negrenses, salamat gid sa inyo nga suporta kag sa pagpalangga. Salam sa akong nga team in Manila and in Negros Occidental. First of all, sa Manila Dragon Management, Sir Sander, Miss Bambi, thank you very much. To my KF family, thank you very much. Here in Negros Occidental, I would like to thank my Silay City LGU, headed by our Mayor Honorable Mark Goles, all the city officials, and our governor, Governor Lacson, our Vice Governor, Vice Governor Ferrer, and all the officials in my province, and all the staff. Salamat man sa team ko. I would like to thank Sir Bobby Benedicto, my dear mentor, who really motivated and inspired me to be in the pageantry. And here I am today because of all your love and support. Thank you to my mentors, Sir Ver Pacetes, to my Doña Montserrat family, all my friends, my designers, Chino Christopherson, Team Acids. Hi to Jerson, to Kyo, my production team as well, Team Acids. Thank you for Miggy for my outfit for today, Miggy Atelier. And thank you sa tanan nga mga tao nga nagasuporta sa akon. Miskan wala ako na meet. So I would like to share and channel my love for you. I hope you're all doing well. So thank you, and I hope to see you again soon, Mars friends, and you girls. Hope you have a great weekend with your families.
Thank you mga Mars. And also, syempre, don't forget to follow my official social media which is Mars Friends po sa Facebook at sa Instagram. And happy 16,000 subscribers sa YouTube ko! Thank you so much!
Congrats, Echo Sister!
Thank you! And hopefully mga Mars, nag-enjoy kayo sa ating kwentuhan for tonight. Maraming salamat. Sa totoo lang, super duper maraming salamat. Again mga Mars, pinapaalalahanan ko po sa inyo kapag wala po kayong gagawin, just stay at home. If ever po nalalabas kayo, let's practice the social distancing, wash our hands, and do face mask. Maraming salamat and wave girls. Bye! Picture tayo girls! Smile!